So this is going to be my very first vlog video, maybe somewhat of a rant later on, I don't know. But I just wanted to talk about things that have been on my mind recently, instead of making a whole bunch of videos about these things and then splitting them all in 4 parts, and while addressing the issues separately, I decided to put it in one video. So the first thing that's been on my mind recently is that many of my YouTube friends have been falsely flagged. And I have an issue with that because I really do not like people who stand against free speech, for one, and number 2, these people really did not deserve a false flagging. Well, no one really does, but these people didn't deserve to be flagged. So, hopefully you can all subscribe to We Fly the Flagged, Dar0A0NAC, who I just called Dar, and Arsenic Cigarettes, who was flagged last week or so. They're all awesome. I highly recommend all of their channels. Go check them out. Now, on the subject of false flagging, I personally haven't had the displeasure of having to deal with a false DMCA or a false flag, but I highly anticipate that something like this will probably come about, probably in the near future, considering what I talk about here on YouTube. And I don't think I'll be looking forward to it. Well, who does? It's really sad to me that people here on YouTube can't really handle criticism and would go to such lengths as to silence others just so they can feel better and massage their own ego. And although many creationists are associated with false flagging and false DMCAing, I definitely do not only restrict creationists to doing this kind of behavior. Atheists are guilty of this as well. The famous one being Brett Keane, the badass of reason. And seriously, for a badass, he is really sensitive. And I don't like to talk down to other people, but Brett Keane has to be an exception, because I really find what he does reprehensible. The way he just goes on criticizing other people, saying that he values free speech, and then censoring his channel to bloody hell, it definitely shows some hypocrisy, and I don't appreciate that. And to any creationists who might be watching this video, I hope you know that atheists like Brett Keane do not represent atheists in the same way I don't think that creationists like Nephilim Free and Venom Fang X and Shock of God represent creationists. And so, I really do admire the creationists here on YouTube who don't censor their comments or their ratings extensively, even though I disagree with their content. So, for example, even though I think he's a complete douchebag and kind of a moron, Mystical Forest does have the balls to keep his ratings open, keep his channel open, so I have to at least commend him for that. Eye to eye, kinda. Jack, otherwise known as Together for Peace, I highly respect him because he does not only keep his ratings and his comments open, but he has pointed out several creationists who he very clearly says does not represent creationism. I don't respect them. They set a bad example for Christians. So I recommend Jack as well. Other creationists might include Rational Roundtable, Ramio. These are the type of creationists I do respect. But with creationists like Nephilim Free, Shock of God, and Venom Fang X, I don't respect them quite as much, and for the opposite reason. Because they censor their channel extensively. So much so that there's not an ounce of criticism to be found. It's like they just can't take the heat. They hide behind a brick wall, and they start jackhammering away at the block button. And people like Venom Fang X and Nephilim Free wonder why atheists don't want to debate with them. It's not because we're scared of your arguments. It's not because you might have something we don't. It's because you aren't willing to listen. You never were. So there's no point in trying to get our points across to you if you aren't even willing to listen in the first place. There is absolutely no point in giving someone a platform of credibility who does not respect proper debate ethic, who cannot take criticism, who does not have an open mind, and who is basically a false flagging DMCA fucktard. There is no sense in giving someone that level of credibility unless you're suicidal or unless you have like 30 bottles of Tylenol to cure your massive ass headache you'll have by the end of your debate or discussion. So changing the subject to something a little more personal would be to look back at my own channel and see how it's come. Well, I personally am very happy with the way my channel has turned out. I didn't expect this many subscribers to begin with, and hopefully there will be more, but what I valued even more than subscribers would be view count, because I really do like comments critical of my videos. I like comments supporting my videos, but I like criticism even more because, well, we can all learn that way, and that's what I really wanted to do here on YouTube. Making money, that's second place. But along with the higher subscriber count, I've gotten several trolls, several flamers. Yeah, goody. Yeah, these people are generally retarded, so I won't pay any more attention and feed the trolls anymore. So, along with the trolls, I've gotten several great people who support my videos and support this channel by viewing, favoriting, commenting, liking, and I don't want to mention all of you because that will take forever, but you know who you are, and I really do appreciate your commenting, your rating, and your subscribing. So, thanks guys. So, to sum up the points I've made in this extremely random vlog, please support the people who have been falsely flagged. They really do deserve every last bit of support you can give them. I know I don't have that many subscribers or viewers, but if I could even convince just one person to support these people by subbing, I would greatly appreciate that, and hopefully so will they. Also, please feel free to check out the list of, well, at least somewhat honorable creationists I've mentioned as well, and I'd also like to take the time to thank all of my subscribers, all of my viewers, and all the people who have supported me and this channel along with it. Thanks for watching, and may the truth always be heard. Later.